Hello and welcome to Hey Mom, here's the update. We don't call our mom as often as she would like, so this is our way of giving her updates about our life. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Netanya.
And we love our mom so much,
We do love our mom
even if
so
we don't
much.
call her that much. Hi Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, to start things off, we're gonna do a segment called Delishsis. This is where we talk about things that have been tasty this week, whether food, a sweet treat, a cute boy, etc. All right, do you want to go first? What's been delicious
Yes.
for you?
My Delishsis this week has been a one-day expired oatmeal chocolate chip cookie butter cookie from R.E.P.O.R.T.
So good. My delicious this week was making coffee at home and putting some protein shake as my creamer. So it's healthy, right?
Wow.
So
Wow.
health conscious queen. Okay, next section. Frolicking Friends. This is where we update our mom on the things that have been happening and with whom. What about you?
My Frolicking with Friends was on Valentine's Day. I went and got my nails done
You should put them close.
with 3 of my coworkers. Got a nice Valentine's Day set, paid for by my dear sweet boyfriend Ruben.
So cute.
What else have I done? That's about it. That's been new.
That's okay. This coming week, our Frolicking with Friends for next week is going to be Galentine's Day because we're going to have our Galentine's party.
Yes, she's spoiling it already.
I'm so sorry. We were supposed to have it this week, but then it snowed. Oh, this is also part of Frolicking with Friends is weather is here. Wish you were beautiful. The weather that is here right now is snow.
Mm-hmm. We had, some might say a blizzard, but some from Colorado might not say that.
True.
But I did get a day and a half off of work. I worked the day that it started snowing, and then we got sent home early, which was great.
That was nice. Blaine had to go in yesterday, but then he had to go in yesterday, but they got out early. They also got out early on Tuesday.
Nice.
But since I work from home, I had to work no matter what. But I got to work in my new I sat in my seating area with my new Costco chair, and I opened up all the blinds, and so then I'm sitting and working and typing, and I could look out. It was very windy, so I could see the snow just blowing across the whole backyard. But that was very nice. Okay, my Frolicking with Friends. I haven't told you this yet. On Saturday, I needed motivation because I needed to work. So I was like, I'm going to go get a coffee. I was going to either go to Lauren or maybe Perea. But then I was like, well, maybe I want Dutch. So I started heading more towards the Costco Dutch. But then I was like, I should support a small business. I went to Bryce's for a to-go coffee. And I walk in. 2 girls from my small group are sitting at a table. And I walk in and I say, oh my gosh, hi. So good to see you. And they say, we actually found out about this place from your Instagram stories.
Oh my gosh.
So I wrote down Bryce's / I'm an influencer because I
Yes.
influenced these girls to go to this coffee shop that I've been going to.
Natalie is a small town Tulsa influencer.
I am.
I just thought of something else to
Okay.
add to my my later segment.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. It's all coming to me now.
You're keeping us on the edge of our edge.
Edge of my head.
It's like edge of your seat, but edge of your edge.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for the next segment or do we need to wait a little bit?
This one?
Yeah.
I think let's save that for next week.
Okay.
Keep
Well,
you guys on the edge of your edge.
keep you on the edge of your edge. We have a segment called Mom Close Your Ears, which is really just where Netanya and I are going to discuss big life topics that maybe our mom would not want to hear. So we give her the option. She can fast forward if she wants. But we're gonna add that another week. Okay. Our next segment is a quick one called Did You Go to Church This Week? Yes or no? Netanya.
No, I did not. But this thing that I just thought about to add was when I was at work the other day, these girls came in, they were super friendly, and one of them gave me a card. She's like, oh, we go to, I think it was Life Church in Catoosa.
Don't know what that is.
And then I was saying, oh, I go to Foundations. And they're like, oh, we know some people that go to Foundations. Later, this girl comes up and she goes, are you the girl that goes to Foundations? I said, yes, I am. Well, sometimes I go. And she's like, I host a women's small group, a young adult women's small group on Thursday nights. Which, if you didn't know, Natalie goes to a women's small group on Wednesday nights. But I often work on Wednesday nights. So I usually don't make it.
Yeah.
However, Thursdays are my day off. So she added me to their group chat. And I think I will try to go next week. They canceled today because of the weather.
Understandable.
Yes.
Understandable.
But
okay.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm making good steps forward.
Okay, now ask me.
Did you go to church this week?
Yes, I did. It was a good service.
Would you like to share your notes in a form of trickle-down church?
It is trickle-down church. My notes are all the way over there. But I will say it was a lot about... Because last week, the week before, had been like what not to do, right?
I went to that one.
Yeah. You, me, and Auntie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I felt like... And this one was more of a what to do. So actually, the one thing that did stand out is he fire hosed 16 characteristics of God and like gave what the characteristic was and then the Bible verse from it. And so it was like 5 minutes of just like scripture. It was really good. So it was a lot about like, oh, he's my help in an ever-present help in a time of need. You know, Almighty God.
good things.
Some of them were more obscure, which I really liked because we know, oh, Alpha, Omega, whatever. But it was some more like, oh, here's this specific word in this specific verse that God was called, and this is how you can like rely on him. Anyways, it was good. Moving on, quite literally, this is the segment where we talk about books. And do you want to give your
literally?
Because it was supposed to be like, oh, we're moving on quite literally, but literally goes into literarily.
I just thought the viewers would want to know that little
thank
explanation.
you. Okay.
You're welcome, viewers.
That's why I came up with it. Literarily. It's because I gave Rachel Aldinger a birthday card that said something about like, it had a picture of books on it, and it was like, oh, I hope you have literarily the best birthday or something like that. I stole it from someone else.
Oh, I just thought of something else for the Frolicking Friends.
Yeah.
I sent my 2 best girlfriends in Colorado Valentine's Day cards, and they received them. I got a text from Rachel today.
Oh.
So,
You're Rachel?
just want to know. I just want everyone to know that although I am far, I do still try to be intentional about reaching out to friends.
I love that.
I do my best.
You do a good job. Okay.
Literarily, moving on.
Literarily. Do you want to give your report and explain to people what that means?
Oh, yes.
I'll put it on the screen, too.
Report is reading, eating, playing, obsessing, recommending, and treating. So, reading. I just finished my 20th book of the year. My goal is 52, but methinks I will far surpass that.
Methinks too.
I just finished a 5-star book, and I decided it was 5 stars because it made me cry at the end. It was so good.
What book was it?
It was called The Return of Ellie Black, a thriller, a mystery.
Was it Kindle Unlimited?
Well, yes, I did. It was on Kindle Unlimited, but a lot of my thriller recommendations I've been finding through Instagram these days. And that book I had seen in a couple different people's like recommended books. Thought it was very good. This girl goes missing, blah, blah, blah. She comes back after 2 years. It's a whole investigation. Very interesting. 5 stars from me. Now, I just started another book called, also on my Kindle, called 8 Perfect Murders. I read a lot about murders.
Only murders in these books.
Yeah. Potentially, I'm thinking about expanding into other genres, but for right now, they keep me hooked.
That's good.
So, that is the book I'm reading right now.
I love that. Should we go back and forth?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you reading?
My reading. Well, I just finished the second Divergent book, Insurgent.
Classic.
I forgot everything. I theoretically read it in high school. I had read it because I had notes in Goodreads. And also my notes in Goodreads from 10 years ago were, oh, I had to restart this book because I forgot what was happening. So I think that...
How time repeats itself.
Yeah, I'm like, if that happened 2 times, a decade apart, maybe it's not that good of a book. I think I gave it 3 stars, 4 stars.
Sorry, Rebecca Ross.
I know.
Is that her name?
No.
Veronica Roth?
Veronica Roth.
Roth. I was really close.
You were. Rebecca Ross is who did Divine Rivals.
And Rebecca Yaros is who did Fourth Wing.
And Abby Jimenez did Just for the Summer.
Yes.
Okay.
Why'd you mention her?
I don't know, because I'd seen a video. It is because Abby Jimenez and Rebecca Yaros did like a panel maybe a week or so ago. And Abby Jimenez, she has some bakery. She lives in, I think, Minnesota. She has this bakery that she goes to a lot, I guess. Anyways, they had created this cake that had like dragons on it for Rebecca Yaros. Anyway, so they're together in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, side note, my coworker Addie, who's a big reader, we talk about books a lot. She gave up on Onyx Storm. She said, I'm gonna have to revisit it when I feel called to.
Interesting.
Because she was not getting into it. So
how far was she?
I don't know. I don't think she was very far. Okay. Maybe a third.
That's fair.
Anyway, I have yet to read Onyx Storm, the third of the Fourth Wing series.
I'll put a picture.
But Natalie read it already. It just came out. It was a big hoopla.
That was a big hoopla.
Okay, anyway, you are reading.
Currently, I'm reading a book called Good Energy by Casey Means.
A nonfiction.
Nonfiction!
Boo. Tomato.
Well, I did almost start on the snow day. I didn't get around to it, but I was going to start When the Moon Hatched. That one that I stole from the girl at...
Natalie's a thief in the night when it comes to books, and this book is about this big, so...
It's very big, yes. I stole it from someone during White Elephant, Dirty Santa, Yankee Swap, whatever you call it. Anyways, I feel bad about it, so I need to read it and give it back to her at book club. Okay, eating. Moving on for our report.
Yes.
E is for eating. We had reading, now eating.
What have you been eating? We'll go back and forth. Who starts?
Eating? I don't even know. You know what I love to eat, though, is a pesto sandwich from Lauren A. The breakfast sandwich with the pesto on it.
We went there the other day and we ordered 2, but they only heard that we ordered 1. So then we had to go back up to the register and order a second one.
It was like the first one was our appetizer and the second one was our main dish.
It was delicious.
It was
delicious.
It even was delicious. Okay.
I have been eating a variety of foods from Aldi. Yes. This episode could be sponsored by Aldi. If we want.
Yes.
Aldi.
We've decided.
Where
heart and stomach meet.
That's a good tagline.
Thank you.
Yes, Ruben and I have been cooking a lot at his apartment, and we like to shop at Aldi because it's right across from his apartment, and they have a lot of like ready-made kind of like freezer meals. That's what
I like that.
That's what we've been loving.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, what have you been P for playing? What have you been playing?
Ruben and I have been playing a video game called It Takes Two.
Love it.
Also, I have been playing coloring.
I love playing coloring.
Yes.
Playing with markers.
What have you been playing?
I have been playing a video game, Fortnite, with my husband and on my own. I play solos.
Oh, my husband.
We play duo. My husband has. We actually
Auntie would
won. Oh, we'll save that for another one.
Oh yeah,
another
we'll
show
later. We love you, Auntie.
Anyways, yes, I've been playing lots of Fortnite.
Okay.
Okay. O, moving on in report. O is for obsessing. Obsessing.
Obsessing over.
I know, I didn't think out my options for this.
You know what I have been obsessing over for many a month? Since December?
What?
My Kindle.
Oh, so true.
Obsessing over my Kindle. I don't know what I would do without it.
I love it. Okay, I remember what I was going to say for my obsessing. My necklace from Darian. Sorry, it's hidden.
I need to put mine on. I'm wearing one of the ones that Ruben got me.
I am not a jewelry girl.
I love that you wear it all the time.
I do, because I feel like I don't actually have a lot of necklaces, but this one's so simple, it's so understated.
It's gorgeous.
And it makes me think of my brother.
Thank you, Darian.
So I'm obsessed
with our gifts.
I know. I've been wearing it like multiple
times
a week.
I'm wearing mine in spirit.
Yeah, so true. Okay, recommending. What are we recommending?
Recommending a cappuccino with house syrup from Perea.
So true. She is recommending that to me, and I love it.
Also, I'm recommending not going to your local coffee shop when it's snowing.
True. What am I recommending? I'm recommending less screen time to myself.
Oh. She's recommending the reading chair from Costco.
Oh. So true. I'll put a picture.
Her by surprise.
I do recommend the reading. I do recommend the reading chair. Yeah, there's a lot of people posting about it, actually.
Oh, you know what else I'm recommending?
What else?
Not pulling out in front of someone. Oh, I did that today. When I was driving.
On the road in front of someone.
I pulled out in front of someone and I said,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I recommend not doing that.
There was no collision though.
Good.
God was watching over. Jesus really took the wheel on that one.
That's good.
Yes.
Plus it was snowy and
gone
wrong.
Recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Okay, treating. Sorry, the T for report is treating.
Is for treating.
Is it treating ourselves? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either something you bought, something you indulged in.
Ooh, what I indulge in?
Something you've been enjoying. Kind of could go with many other categories.
You know what I've been treating my health to is a nice long walk. This is what shocks me, is that there are times I go on these hour-long walks, and I don't know if I just disassociate or something, but they seem to go by. I just seem to not, like, be present. And then it's like, oh, I've walked for an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. And then, like, I'll go about my day, and I'll think about it, and I'm like, oh, I walked for an hour today. And it, like, doesn't even feel real.
Wow.
Anyways.
I need to get on that.
It's nice.
Mom has started asking me when we talk on the phone, along with, have you been to church this week? Now it's, have you been walking with your sister?
Oh, no.
She's added that to our phone segment.
Well, we'll add that too.
So, another thing to say, no, I haven't.
Well, it also has been
and then
5 degrees.
You should do that. It has been, have you been walking in the cold?
No.
I didn't
That
think
would
so.
kill me.
It makes me feel better when I see that the weather's bad. I think, well,
yeah.
at least I don't have to feel bad about not walking because my sister's not walking.
So true. But on Monday, it's going to be 65 or 70. I will be making a walk to the creek. If you'd like to join.
To the creek. What have I been treating? Oh, I bought a new purse.
Ooh. Have I seen it? Oh, the black one.
Yeah.
I like it.
A couple weeks ago. It's a nice, like, it's a bigger bag, so I can fit all of my goodies in there. Being my phone and my Kindle and my journal. And also, you wanna pass me my prop over there?
Of course.
My second phone. Currently in my life, I have been treating myself to a healthy amount of heart monitoring. I'll share the updates when they come in.
Perfect. And that's the report. Okay, next section of our show is called Funny Story. Did you think of a funny story? Don't read mine.
Oh.
Do you have a funny story to share? If not, I'll go first.
Not like a very interesting funny story.
Well, you start with your funny story because mine's interesting and hilarious.
Oh, my funny story. I'm sure I have a better one than this.
Well, then if you want, I can go first.
Well, I'll tell this one first. It's quick. I was at work. This man came up to me whilst I was cleaning the espresso machine. And he said, hey, question. I said, He said, do you know the best way to get lost? I said, He said, it's to look into your eyes.
It's
and
true.
I laughed. I said, ha ha ha. I thought that's where that was going, but I didn't want to assume.
Oh.
And he said, yeah, I just wanted to make your day. I said,
did it make your day?
No.
Ew. Is he cute?
No. Well, he's very flirty with all of us. Like, I've watched him interact with several of the other baristas. Also, he came in, when was it? Maybe Monday. I was working with Anna. She was taking his order, and he's like, I want to pay for the girl behind me. And she ordered a drink, and she's like, should I do white chocolate or dark chocolate? And Anna goes, well, I think dark chocolate is better. This guy, being a dark chocolate colored skinned man, says, you're going to make me blush to Anna. And she's like, ah.
Oh my gosh. Is he your age, kind of?
He's probably mid to late 20s.
Okay, interesting.
Anyway, so it's kind of funny because it doesn't feel too creepy, but it's like funny flirting, but it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because he's doing it with all of us. He's got a thing for the baristas. Or just any woman that breathes.
Maybe.
Anyway, that's my funny story.
That is a funny story.
Yeah.
Okay. My funny story, my process behind this was mostly childhood funny stories, as they come to us, of course. Well, one came to me at church while they were doing the, like, salvation call of, raise your hand, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I remember a time where I think you were maybe, like, 3 or 4. So I was, 7, 8, 9 maybe. And we were at the house on Thornton Drive. And we must have been having a family event with the Seals. And I, for some reason, was on a kick to make you a Christian in your tiny little, basically, infancy. And I was trying to bribe you with candy. And I was like, Netanya, if you just say, I accept Jesus with my heart, like, into my heart, I'll give you this piece of candy. And Grandma Seal heard me, and she was like, basically, that's not how it works. And anyways, I was just thinking about the time I tried to bribe you to become a Christian as a toddler with candy.
That makes me think of when people tried to bribe me with candy to stop licking my lips.
Oh, funny story.
That was not a funny story.
Uh-oh. It was traumatic.
No, it was just weird.
Well, that's the theme of your life. That's okay.
So true.
Okay. Wrap up. This is the final segment we do where we're going to just do random things. Do you want to pull out those AI photos?
We have a fun activity today, which hopefully will cater and help our older than us audience.
Good way to put it.
Thank you.
We won't do AI photos all the time, I don't think.
No, but for this episode,
one,
we
yes,
will.
yes.
It's deciphering pictures from Facebook that are real or AI.
Yeah.
Because it seems a theme that older than us people go on Facebook and they see these posts and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And it's AI. But AI is getting to the point where even people our age or us are being fooled. This first picture is like a backyard patio type deal. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like it's AI because it looks a little too perfect. I don't know, something about it. These flowers a little bit look like they're floating. This tree, it looks like there's like some glitchiness within the tree. Light post, or the post isn't looking quite straight. I don't know. It's looking a little fishy to me, but also not in a way that I think would be super obvious to most people. Okay, you want to tell me?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I had looked at to tell me that this was AI. Okay, the lights clued me in first because if you look at the lights, none of the spacing makes sense. None of the lighting makes sense. Yes, the pole was a big one because it looks like it's leaning. I always just try to look for what doesn't make any sense. And so, like, here at the side of this fire pit, like, what is that? Literally nothing. This, like, these tables here, doesn't make any sense. Jeez, Kate, stop texting Netanya.
Sorry!
Okay, yes, this one's AI for a plethora of reasons, but those are what clued me in. Okay. Good job.
Next picture is this, like, living room bookshelf situation. Let's zoom in on whatever that is. Looks fishy.
A weird black circle in the
corner. Black circle in the corner. Well, I feel like it's AI just in general. I've got the gut feeling. That's the hard part. Is sometimes it is just a gut feeling. I'm looking for things that don't make sense. I mean, the reflection in the TV looks too perfect. Also, it's like, if that's a bookshelf, why would it be books reflected on the TV?
Right.
This lamp looks weird.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, also, like, this cushion going into a picture frame.
Yep.
Correct. Am I right?
Well, yeah, I'm 100% sure that this is AI. I was trying to think the things that clued me in. This one was a little trickier, though. Usually with stuff like this, the cabinets give it away. But the cabinets actually, well, no. Yeah, the cabinets are funky. Like, there's maybe a handle, maybe not. I also, sometimes the rugs are hard. This one, like, was kind of tricky, though.
Yeah.
But, like, I think it was over here, like, on this cushion. It's like, something about this couch just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White kitchen. So far, it is looking normal to me. The window seems straight, although that light thing looks weird. Also, these, like, why are they opposite? Cabinets. I'm gonna say AI, but it does look very realistic.
It does. This one tripped me up. I'm 99% sure it's AI. Things that clued me in, yes. Also the lights. This random, like, maybe sink that
I was kind of looking at that
makes sense. Even this, like, pot filler was kind of, I was like, is that real? Is that not real? And I think it looks...
That one?
No, this one here over the stove.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the other thing, someone in the comments was like, oh, it would bother me so much to have, like, the handles and the poles be a different style. And I was like, oh, I don't think normal people would
those two
do that. Right.
That's true. And those are, like, different colors.
Yeah,
too.
and so I was like, interesting. Okay, I'll give you a couple more.
Entryway. Well, this looks too perfect through that window, in my opinion. The light fixture looks normal. There's sometimes just, like, really subtle, like, it looks like a glitch. Like, it's like a fuzzy part of the picture. And that really clues me in. Floor looks normal. Don't know what that would be in the door. Again, this is another hard one because I feel like there's not anything obvious enough to say that it's AI. I would believe it if you said this was real. But for whatever reason, looking through the door, it looks too perfect. It doesn't look like it's genuinely what it would look like outside of a door.
It's true. But as far as I know, this one is real. Which is interesting. It was posted by, like, the official Home and Gardens, which, you know, they can make mistakes. But I think there was some information about whose house it actually was. The thing that I'm using to, like, okay, that would make sense to me is I do feel like oftentimes AI doesn't show some of the real stuff of a house. Like to have that vent there, doesn't seem like AI would do it.
I feel like that's something that AI would mess up. Like
Right,
a vent
exactly.
wouldn't look normal like that.
Exactly. The other thing that I like is, I mean, you can tell like these photos, they make sense for the most part. I mean, there's a reflection on one, so it's like, well, I don't know. But for the most part, I feel like AI would mess up that cow or whatever.
Yeah, that is true. This is the library. So far, this one looks real to me. Because it looks like the lights match, the cabinets are matching. Things look more or less straight. This plant doesn't look super weird. Vent in the ceiling and the light fixture looks real. I'm gonna say this one's real.
You're correct. And can I show you another angle?
Yes.
This one, another angle, and you can make out the exact books of what it is. That was how thankfully I had both angles. Because at first I was like, I don't know.
Oh, I own that
I
one.
know, you own that one. So yeah, someone had posted that of their room transformation.
White kitchen. This looks real to me.
It is real. Huh. I saw someone do a before and after of it.
I'm good at that.
You are pretty good.
I'm pretty good at this.
Well, we'll save the rest for another segment.
Yeah, maybe this will be an ongoing thing.
Yeah. Well, any final words?
Not that I know of.
Well,
we should add a segment called "Have you heard from our brother?"
I just heard from him.
Don't worry, I texted him and said, "Natalie's worried about you."
I know. He texted me. He said he's just busy.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Okay, well, we'll do that now, and I can put it at the beginning. Hi, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Netanya.
And we love our mom so much.
We do love our mom
even if
so
we don't
much.
call her that much. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Hey, Mom, here's the update. Love it. That was so fun.
That was so fun.